Good day, my friends. My name is Tracy Repchuk, and I'm the host of Reach Millions TV, an entrepreneurial lifestyle and learning channel, where I will educate and introduce you to some of the greatest powerhouses in their fields. Now, as an entrepreneur for over 37 years, I've had the good fortune to appear in Forbes over 27 times, speak in 39 countries, appeared on NBC, ABC, CBS, Fox, won awards from the Senate, the Assembly, the White House, and President Obama, written 9 #1 international bestsellers, and from that journey, I have reached millions with my message. So I wanted to make sure you knew how to do this too, with specialized trainings and by introducing you to the people that can help you find more leads, make more sales, and reach millions with your message. You can find out more about me at tracyrepchuk.com and reachmillionsacademy.com. Now, today we have an exciting topic. It is Insta Made Easy to help you build your Instagram influence. And if you take a look, Instagram.com/Tracy Repchuk is how you and I will be able to connect. All righty, so let's take a little journey here about Instagram and learn some background information on this amazing platform. So thanks to the millennials, they are the ones that have given us the growth of this technology. So that has been very exciting. And if you take a look at some of the statistics for Instagram, there's over 1 billion active users. The engagement is 52 times higher than Facebook. It is 84 times higher than Twitter, 54 times higher than Pinterest. It's the second largest social media platform next to Facebook. And of course, it is now owned by Facebook. And they bought it for $1 billion, but pretty good deal considering the mobile ad revenue is $2.8 billion per year. Now, of the top 100 brands, 90% are on Instagram, and 90% of the users are younger than 35 years old. So in general, many target markets are here. The issue is it's hard to convert and it's time consuming to do it right. Now, having said that, I think you should set up an account and learn and know what to do. If your target market is millennials, then of course you need to make sure that you master this platform. Now, what types of businesses make the most sense for Instagram? Those are businesses that thrive in the fitness area, food, restaurant, fashion, beauty, makeup, do-it-yourself, interior design, real estate, baby market, animal, digital, and traditional publications, travel, hospitality, wedding, photography, and video production. Now, for the gender breakdown, 68% are female, 32% are male. So how do you start on Instagram? The first thing you need to consider is the layout. So Instagram is an online mobile photo sharing, video sharing, and social networking service that enables you to take pictures and videos and share them. And since there's over 5 billion mobile phone users, the platform is growing at one of the fastest rates. Now, in today's world, marketing is all about sharing things that are happening right now. So many brands are really taking advantage and using Instagram as a marketing platform to increase their social engagement. And it is widely used by businesses to promote their products and services while connecting with followers. Now, the images with Instagram appear in a square shape, and the squaring photo format gives a vintage look to your images. Instagram also offers you video sharing options with an available video length of up to 15 seconds. It allows the pictures to generate customers for you and increase your brand reputation. Now, the first place you should take a good look at is your bio. So while your bio is only 150 characters, it doesn't really leave that much room for you to be creative. So within that, you briefly need to tell people who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. So if you take a look at my bio here, I kind of put myself as an entrepreneur. I help women turn expertise into income. Forbes coach, Amazon influencer, LinkedIn advisor, bestseller ×9, host of reachmillions.tv, DM gift for Blueprint. And of course, I've got my Linktree link, which I'll talk to you about in a minute. And I often change this frequently to keep up with the trends. Now, Instagram kind of is one of those great areas that allows you to really optimize what it is that you are doing. So if we take a look at the bio option here, that's what it looks like. The best way to do this is to leverage a tool called Linktree. Okay, now Linktree is a free add-on that you can get, and it allows you to take a look at expanding the availability of options to you in the bio. So if we take a look at mine, for example, it's super simple to set up. You go to linktr.ee, and then you can add the links that you want. And you can see here kind of as you load it onto the mobile phone, it makes it look like an app format, which is really nice. And so that's something that it's very helpful so that you can easily direct people to what it is that you want them to be doing. And so if you take a look here, you can see my bio is, again, the link tr.ee/Tracy Repchuk. And then it takes you to options such as set and get your goals training, free leads for your business, watch Reach Millions TV, and all of the other things that are currently going on in my life right now. And that's why this is so easy for you to change it out. Because changing a website is far more difficult to do. And that's why this becomes a very nice option for you to consider. Now, when you are taking a look at how to set up your Instagram, you need to start thinking in terms of 9 boxes. This is how you will start to design and lay out your posts in general. So when you begin, I want you to just start, because Instagram pushes your content out pretty rapidly. It moves, and shifts downwards. And there's a lot of room to play and, of course, not hurt yourself, right? Until you start to really get a lot of action at this page and you start to actively promote it. You don't want to be afraid. You just want to do it, okay? So that would be my recommendation for sure. Now, if we take a look at some of the options, right, you can take a look at sequencing by colors. You can take a look at transitioning between a solid and a text-based post. You can really start to leverage your own brand by integrating all of the kind of the backgrounds that would match that. And then you can really take a look at getting comfortable with it. As you start to get comfortable, you're going to get followers, and then understand how to integrate hashtags, leverage a color scheme, kind of stick to your brand color throughout your posts, and create patterns that makes everything align with your brand colors using those primary, secondary, and splash tones. All righty. Now, the next feature to consider and take a look at is stories. This is just another place to post content that you want to distribute. And these are posts that aren't shown in your feed. They appear at the top of the page next to your profile picture. Now, stories will be shown for kind of up to 15 seconds before moving to that next one. So they're rapidly, and they can't be saved kind of unless the user uses a screen capture. So they only last for 24 hours before they stop kind of being available. Essentially, this was a response to the success of Snapchat at the time, but has gone on to become successful in its own right. Now, there are a number of unique advantages to using stories. For one, they allowed you to reach a larger audience because they aren't shown in the feed, but at the top of the page. So the engagement tends to be fairly high. Another advantage is that it can include images and videos and that might not be that presentable on your main feed. And it's the perfect time to really show some of your daily life without ruining the theme and consistency of your feed. Now, if you haven't posted a story in a while, then you want to post one and your followers will receive a notification. This is another great feature as it means that you can get more re-engagement with followers who haven't seen any of your content in a while. And finally, Instagram stories give you the option to add an action for swiping up. That's if you have over 10,000 followers or if you have a verified Instagram account. That will then let the visitors go to a link instead of, depending on that bio link, so they can automatically move. And this has huge potential for directing traffic to a website or directly monetizing your Instagram following. Now, the next thing you want to take a look at or think about is what are you going to do with a post? You want to optimize to get the most power from it. And there are 4 ways to do this. The first is to be aware of the holidays coming up, special weeks and days. And again, you really want to take a look at setting up almost a calendar where you're going to track the patterns of your marketing and social media promotions. The second way is to integrate your theme. So you want to be consistent and have your audience know what to expect from you. Some of the extreme themes that we can take a look at, they can break into a puzzle, they can match your colors, and major brands can definitely afford the time to benefit from, a really great brand impression. The third way is to optimize what day of the week it is. So you want to be aware that days carry regular hashtags and that people follow that, or they can, of course, become trending. The one, I will like on a Facebook page is it's really through following each of these. And so you can see, for an example, here on Monday, we have Monday mantra and Monday motivation and Monday mood. You'll choose a couple of these. You don't have to, you have to choose many, right? You just want to take advantage of a couple. Now, another way is to monitor trends. So Instagram was built for the now, and like Twitter does well when you leverage a trend. I actually find what is trending on Twitter, then I check kind of over on Instagram to see if there's a similar hashtag going on, and then jump on it as Instagram doesn't really have that built-in feature. Now, it is always wise, of course, to test your post times to see if there is a good time that you personally get engagement. For local, you want to test between kind of 10 and 3 p.m., 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. And if you're like me and you have clients around the world, you want to also test your global times based on 6 p.m. maybe in their time zone. That would mean that you need to post twice a day to hit both audiences during those times. Now, another feature within Instagram is Instagram Live. So like Facebook, Instagram has a live feature that you can access just by, leveraging the camera. And it gives you that chance that before you go live, then you click your start live video. Now, anyone using the app at that moment who follows you will then receive a notification to watch. which makes this an excellent way to get eyeballs to your channel. They'll be able to comment on your video too, or even be able to react. All right. This is where you want to take a look at definitely sharing exciting moments, and sharing those unique benefits, allowing your viewers to engage in a whole different way. It's a great way to show your personality and let your audience feel as though they're gaining unique insight, a kind of that they wouldn't get if they weren't following you on Instagram. They will ultimately feel as though they know you a little better. And then you can really highlight, through Q&A, question and answer periods, your businesses and products. So it's a brilliant way to build some trust. You just want to make sure you use this, when there is some genuine kind of interest and message that you have that you can convey. Now, Instagram TV is another cool option from Instagram, and it incorporates video. This essentially allows users to record a video in a more long format. It lasts around 15 seconds to 10 minutes. Verified accounts, of course, can run much longer, up to hours in some cases. What's really great is it allows you to hit different audience spaces in some cases. Now, the videos are all vertical in orientation, so they're viewable using the Instagram app or IGTV app. Now, while this is, relatively untested and young, it has the potential to grow, and the lack of competition here makes it a great way to gain a foothold on the platform. Now, from what I've seen is the big use is for teaser videos that are driving you to an offer. Now, the real power of Instagram, especially for beginners, is the use of the hashtag. So hashtags are some of the most crucial elements when it comes to gaining new views, gaining more likes, and generally helping your page to grow exponentially. So, if we look at hashtag real estate, there's over 7 million posts. You can even see what your competition is using and doing well with and scoop those. Now, the maximum amount of hashtags that you can use is 30. And unlike other platforms, which don't like to see the mess of the hashtags and expect kind of no more than 7, it's accepted here that you can use all 30 if you wish to. Between 20 and 30 actually gets you the more exposure. It's like being able to play the lottery for free. Why would you play just once when you could enter for a raffle ticket like 30 times, right? And so it improves your chances of really being found by each number of hashtag that you use. So the thing is now is you have to figure out, well, what will those 30 be? So in essence, they should be a mix of ones that will attract your ideal audience, ones that focus on, what it is that you do, ones that really tap into the popular part of the platform, and stable ones such as Insta Daily, and of course, Women in Business and Marketing Strategy are ones that I would leverage. Reach Millions is one that I use. That is one of my branded, or I'll call unique hashtags, so I can easily track and monitor posts. And integrate into my brand. I actually have 3 of these: Reach Millions, Quantum Leap, and Message to Millions. And I use them depending on the product line that it's going to relate to, that I'm talking about. And then you want to tap into trending topics that might be occurring. And again, you can leverage Twitter for this, or sometimes you just know what's going on, right? In the case of the pandemic or quarantine life or things of that nature, those were the types of things that were always trending during that time frame. And you want to make sure that you use at least 7 of these. Alrighty, so where do you find these magical hashtags? Well, to get you started, go to a site called all-hashtag.com. Okay, this gives you a fast and rapid place to gather groups and really bundle the hashtags that you can rapidly reference. Now, my ultimate timing here is to really find those ones that are the top during right now, right? So, for example, if you're crazy in the pet arena, Instagram is your platform, and you will have, you will like take a look at things like cat hashtags or dog hashtags, right? And again, courses are even selling really well from here. Now, there are two places that you can post your comments. Originally with the post, like you have to with Twitter, or you can add them later in the comments. It really doesn't make a difference. It depends if you like your post to look really clean. But if you are going to put it into the comments, then you have to do this rather rapidly. You want to make it close to the post as possible so that they kind of go hand in hand and then post to the board. So that the choice is really up to you. Okay. And you'll take a look at some of the posts that I've been, leveraging, and some of the names that I've been leveraging, especially as trends were coming up or things were happening of that nature. Now, the next thing to consider is shoutouts. This is otherwise known as tagging. This is kind of ideal if you want to get the attention of a big channel or a brand along with their audience. Or another person, so you can include them and give them praise. Now, for example, in my strategy, these are some of the brands that I want to align with, Forbes, Apple, United Airlines, Wells Fargo, American Express, Mercedes, Amazon, and so you'll notice these are things that I'm highly engaged with, like, one's my bank, channels I'm on, the car I own, the products that I leverage, etc. Things that I'm connected to on a regular basis are the things that I am taking a look at from a shout out perspective. Now, my ultimate goal here is to, get sponsorships, right? For my events, for my travel, and hopefully I have them asking me to promote for them. Now, the next thing you can take a look at within Instagram are giveaways. So Instagram makes it relatively easy to run contests compared to Facebook. Because of the regulations that limit entry requirements and conditions. So you just need to put a disclaimer at the end of your post and follow kind of all state and federal rules for contests. Now, what's really cool here is you want to set up a strategy. So the first thing you're going to do, put together your goals. What are the goals that you want to accomplish, right? Then you're going to take a look at what are the hashtags you're going to use for this contest. Then you want to set the rules for the contest. Then you're going to set the dates that they're actually running, because you're going to need to monitor. And why do you want to do this, right? The first reason is to generate more engagement. The second is to grow your Instagram following. And then the third is to get more people to sign up for your email list. So with a big gift that people want, spending some money here could be a good marketing investment versus doing ads. And again, it really helps with some possible rapid growth, and it's definitely worth kind of testing. So now you've got it all set up and you've got your strategies in place and you are ready to find followers. So the three fast ways to do that are to take a look at the search bar at the top of Instagram, right? And here you want to search for your topic. So you can find people and others that are interested and then start to follow them. And then, of course, hope that they return the follow. The second way is to find an influencer in your niche, find a popular or recent post with lots of comments, and go and follow these people. You know, you want to comment and like, and really kind of maybe do 5 a day just to start to get their attention, because they get a notification that says, you know, this person did that or commented. And eventually, if you're consistent, they may ultimately turn around and follow you or check you out to see, you know, why is it that you're so engaged on their channel. And they really appreciate, of course, active users. And that is, of course, the type of person that you want on your account as well. And what's really nice, if somebody has liked or commented on your page, you want to turn around as well and kind of acknowledge them, because you want to create kind of this rabid fan environment so that you can really take advantage of having those people help you promote. And then once you start to use the search, Instagram will start to make suggestions for you and for people that you should follow. So you want to take a look and start to select some of those as well. And again, remember, if anyone follows you back, comments, likes your posts, engage back as fast as you can. This is a social engagement kind of platform with high interaction requirements. So the first 60 minutes after you have made a post is key as to whether Instagram is going to move you higher up, or, you know, have it start to go quiet and, you know, just let you kind of drop out of the equation. And so there's how some of the suggestions are moving along. And again, as part of you know, learning more about Instagram, learning more about the various social media platforms, planning your strategy on what it is that you want to be doing. What I've done today is provide you with a weekly social media planner. This is something, you know, that I use. I plan my entire month out actually in advance. I do it in week chunks, you know, just to ensure that I'm set for those 7 days minimally, but ultimately I'd like to have a full 30 days planned ahead of time. That's really where you want to get to. This social media planner is going to help you do that, and it's free for you. You are a follower of mine right now. You're listening to the channel here, and I really appreciate that. And so if you go to socialmediaweeklyplanner.com, you can download this free gift, and it's going to really take you step by step through what do you do today, what are you going to be posting on the various platforms, and what your goals are for those posts. Because every post has a goal, and it also has a flavor, if you want to call it that. And these really come under 4 categories that, you know, involve, are you doing a post to network? Are you doing a post to just kind of increase awareness? Are you doing a post to get engagement? And then the 4th kind of type of post is that post to sell. So you want to start to understand to get those on an 80% for the networking, the you know, the engagement, things of that nature. And then the 20% is going to be selling. And the reason I really like to highlight that there are kind of 4 types of posts, and one of them definitely should be a selling based post, is a lot of times people don't do that, right? You completely focus on outflow, inspiration, quotes, things of that nature, but don't ever say, hey, flash sale, I'm doing this today, etc. And when you neglect the ask for the sale piece, that's when you can start to think, oh, social media just isn't converting for me. And so at that point, it's usually not a question that social media isn't converting for you. It's a question of you're doing something wrong. And that's why I'm going to be helping you over these next episodes to ensure that you understand what the nature of a platform is, who should be on it, and what you should be doing to optimize your, of course, return on your time and possible return on investment. So again, my name is Tracy Repchuk. It's been a pleasure talking with you here today, and I look forward to continuing our relationship in the next episode.